Cześć, witam wszystkich, ja jestem Parkour, a to jest seria Dziedzictwo Hogwartu. Zapraszam do oglądania. Ostatnio skończyliśmy w pokoju wspólnym. To lecimy. Mamy iść do góry, ok. Świetnie. Lecimy.
Just have to wait for the right moment.
Dobra.
One moment. Watch this.
What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
Łajno bombę.
That
Dobry
wasn't
żart.
quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem
Okay.
downright calm next to some of these characters. And you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
Nie mogę się doczekać zajęć. Trochę się denerwuję. Nie no.
I'm glad to be here. Ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are fun but fair?
Ha! I did. But
okay.
probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me.
Naprawdę?
Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Aha, naprawdę on przekracza granicę? Okej. Idziemy porozmawiać z kimś innym.
That new fifth year. Wonder where they're from. Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
Można tu z kimś jeszcze porozmawiać? Czegoś bym się dowiedział ciekawego. Wy? Nie. Aha, tam mi pokazuje. Dobra.
I'm not sure this is the right spot.
Samantha.
I
Cześć.
want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing,
co to
isn't
jest.
it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of
Okay.
course. I heard
Ja
you were studying with him
przeoczyłem, nie?
before term.
Ja przeoczyłem
He's an
to, że on
enigma,
to
Fig.
mówił, okej.
Teaches about theory, it seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Ma rozległą wiedzę, może i tak. Kurde, ja nie wiem, no
Professor
chyba
Fig
tak.
does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Czekaj, czy większość uczniów sama hoduje swoje składniki? O,
Is
to
it
jest
common
ciekawe.
practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlic, encourages it. And I
Okej,
don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients as long as your brews are all perfect.
dobra.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
Okej,
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
spotkamy się jeszcze maleńka. Okej. Tu jest jeszcze
That's
ktoś.
just brilliant, Amit. Brilliant. You'd think you could... Ah, why hello.
Would you like to take a look?
No i?
Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw.
Amit.
Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also,
Ciężko
there's something
stwierdzić.
about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
Okej. Nie
I'm afraid
lubię.
I'm not much for memorizing constellations.
Miało być nie
Enough
lubię,
to
a
worry
nie,
about
nie
on the ground.
przepadam.
Well, you should know that all fifth years must take astronomy. However, I think you will feel differently after one night up on the tower. A quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
Hey there.
Dobra.
New Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You had best not keep her waiting.
Okej. Szuka, tak? Idź szybciej. Co? Nie. Ja dobrze idę, czy...
Good morning.
Oh, yes.
I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long
Oczywiście.
time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams.
Blah,
They will
blah,
determine
blah,
what type
blah.
of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster
No,
and
gada
the
jak typowa
Department of Magical
nauczycielka, nie?
Education at the ministry, we've devised something
Typowa.
extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
No i? Aha. To dla mnie, tak?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Ten się z tyłu rusza.
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Dobra.
This way.
To lecymy. No idę, nie oglądaj się tak.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Kobieto, ogarnij się, biegnij.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Naprawdę?
Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
No i... O! Coś tu jest. Faktoza. Okej, mam coś. Po pierwsze Ravenclaw. Strony przewodnika. Po pierwsze stworzone, by uczcić dom Ravenclaw. Znajduje się we jej wieży Raven. Dobra, pasuje. Właśnie odblokowano wyzwanie przewodnika. Tutaj pojawiają się twoje postępy. Aha! Możliwość zdobycia punktów do... Okej. Otwórz przewodnik. Okej. O! Oto twój czarodziejski poziom PD. Zdobyte w wyzwaniu zwiększa twój poziom i moc. Okej. Co tu jest? Przewodnik śledzi twoje postępy w wyzwaniach. Wybierz menu wyzwania, by kontynuować wyzwania. Aha, dobra, tym się wybiera, okej. Strony przewodnika. Dobra. Okej. Co? Nagrodę odbierzesz z menu wyzwań. Zaglądaj tam często, by odebrać odblokowane nagrody. Okej. Okej. Pasuje.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio.
Okej. Czyli będę musiał chodzić i robić revelio. Okej. Pasuje.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Okej, a to co to jest? Aha. To tylko tak mogę obracać, tak? Dobra, gdzie ja mam ich za nią? Dobra, idę, kobito. Nie możemy biec? Bo mi się tu nudzi trochę.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use
Jak
blue
korzystać
flames
z
to get
siły?
around a bit quicker. Your field
Okay.
guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okej. Mapa zamku. Hogwart jest podzielony na dwa główne obszary. Po lewej stronie mapy znajdują się kwatery mieszkalne uczniów i nauczycieli, a także pokoje wspólne domów i wiele sal. No, tu, tak? Wybierz rejon wielkich schodów, by kontynuować. Gdzie jest ten rejon wielkich schodów? No tu, tak? W tym widoku możesz zobaczyć płomienie fiu dostępne w tym regionie. Ok, zielone płomienie reprezentują płomienie już odkryte w tym pokoju wspólny twojego domu. Szare płomienie fiu oznaczają położenie nieodkrytych płomieni. Dobra. Po prawej stronie mapy są błonia, gdzie możesz znaleźć pracownię i inne ważne miejsca szkoły, takie jak wieża astronomiczna, biblioteka czy szklarnie. Okej. Dobra, wybierz rejon aneksy biblioteki i kontynuować. Twoje położenie, okej. A czyli to będzie tu? Tak? Blokowała dla ciebie. Dobra, dzięki. Użyj R. Dobra, i pyk. Tak? By przenieść się kwadrat. Ok. Pasuje.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Dobra.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Dobra.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today.
Ok.
And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Może mi pani powiedzieć więcej o lekcjach zaklęć? Czym jest obrona przed czarną magią? Czym jest
You
Dobra.
mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in
Wioska.
Britain and is home to an array of shops
Aha,
and pubs.
okej.
You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Oho, piwo kremowe, dobra. Pytamy
Can
się
you
wszystko
tell me
po
more
kolei.
about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense against the dark arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against
Dobra.
the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of defense against the dark arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Dobra, może mi pani powiedzieć więcej o lekcji?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells,
to.
charms, jinxes.
Głupie
all
pytanie,
terribly
nie?
useful. I think you will enjoy Professor
Czyli jest
Rowan.
git.
He's a clever and entertaining wizard.
Czyli
And
pasuje,
a talented
dobra.
teacher.
Dziękuję.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create
Grono profes-
additional
zgodziło się
assignments for
przygotować
you
dla-
outside of
dobra.
class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your
Ciekawe.
adept use of Revelio earlier,
4 lata
I'd say
nauki
Professor Fig
nadgonisz
succeeded in at least showing you
tak
the
szybko.
basics.
He did,
Hello.
Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
No dobra. Podejrzewam. Dobra,
We did take a
okłamiemy ją.
bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself.
Aha, coś
for now.
chyba źle powiedziałem, dobra.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Oczywiście.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one
Świetnie.
piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Nie, no to jest na
Good
razie.
luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Dobra. Dobra, od razu z nim
It's
rozmawiamy.
good to see
bo-
you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
A no,
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our
no
travels here.
niechcący,
I
no.
will say, I
Nie
think she
przeczytałem
suspects we're not being
dokładnie,
entirely
szczerze
forthcoming.
powiem.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster
okay.
that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley,
Dobra.
why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Już Dobra. Te symbole, dobra, przedstawiają główne misje, przynajmniej główne misje, rozwija fabułę. Nowe funkcje. Ok, pasuje. Niektóre misje są zablokowane ze względu na wymagane zaklęcia lub poziom. W takich przypadkach musisz mieć wymagany poziom. Aha. Nowe zaklęcia można zdobywać wykonując zadania profesorów lub jako nagrody z misji. Ok, czyli też będziemy musieli robić poboczne. Co to jest? Zajęcia z zaklęć. Wskazuje, że lekcja profesora Rymena odbyła się z... A to co? Zajęcia z obrony przed czarną magią. O, to mnie interesuje. Idziemy tu.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Dobra. Lecimy od razu na zajęcia, bo mnie to interesuje bardzo. No drzwi, no czemu się nie otworzyły wcześniej? Zaczarowany kompas, twój zaczarowany kompas. Dobra, aha. Dobra. Co to tak ponuro się nagle zrobiło? Gdzie ja wlazłem? Dobra. Lecimy szybko na zajęcia, bo to nie ma co. Tu. Dobra.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso! Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull.
Wywróci się
It
ze
was a
schodów?
token
Nie.
from the great poacher raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the
Dobra.
wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
Dobra.
One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting
pewnie.
with something small.
Dobra. Pyk. A, świetnie. Kurde, ja to jestem zajebisty w tą grę. A wy co, leszcze?
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Okej.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Protego!
Dobra, protego. Rzuć zaklęcie podstawowe używające... Dobra.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
Dobra.
Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as
No to-
Master
o,
Pruitt
to jest
so
prawda.
artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Dobra, jak ja to mam zrobić?
Levioso!
Now, well done.
Aha,
Very
proste.
good. But the best way to practice is by duel.
O, ho, ho.
We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso,
Ooh.
basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso. This should be easy.
Protego.
Protego. Complicates things.
Stupid.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Good form.
I know.
Can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Ah.
You're good.
Thank you.
Levioso.
If only all of my students would accept.
Dobry jestem. Dobry jestem, tylko obronę za
Not
ten.
bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I co, i to
I
wszystko?
put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what
No,
I've seen
świetnie.
today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Okej.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Do niego mam iść, okej, to idę.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand.
Dobra.
Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
No... Był, nie mam doświadczenia w pojedynkach. Czy przechwalać się, czy nie? Kurde.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might
Dobra.
be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive,
Oh.
unsanctioned dueling organization.
Dobra.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
No
Excellent.
pewnie, że wchodzę w to.
Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether
No
it's joining
wiadomo.
a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
No
Thank you,
oczywiście.
Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance.
Jeśli cię
If
interesuje,
you're
dobra.
interested.
Okej, poszukam go.
Till next time.
No i dobra, do następnego. Wyklęcia z obrony przed czarną magią, okej. Co to jest?
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Dobra, nie miała nic ciekawego do powiedzenia, okej. To co teraz? Dobra, pierwsza lekcja za nami. Także ja wam bardzo dziękuję. Zostawcie oczywiście łapkę w górę, subskrypcję, komentarz. I czekajcie do następnego odcinka. Dzięki bardzo, na razie, cześć!